Have you ever said yes in English, but you had no idea what you just agreed to? That happened to Yuki. Last week, you saw Yuki arrive in Australia. You saw her meet her host family. You saw her make her first mistake with boring and bored. But one day after class, something happened that terrified her even more than her presentation. A classmate started talking to her fast, really fast, and Yuki had no idea what she said. She had two choices. One, pretend she understood and hope for the best, or two, admit she didn't understand and ask her to repeat. Today, I'm going to show you what Yuki did, and I'm going to teach you the exact phrases she used. But we're not just going to learn them, we're going to practice them together, out loud. Because here's the truth, saying I don't understand isn't rude, it's not stupid, it's brave. Let's go. Class is over. Yuki's presentation went well. The teacher smiled, the other students clapped. But now Yuki just wants to leave, quickly, before anyone talks to her.
Hey Yuki, your presentation was great. I'm May, I sit behind you. A bunch of us are heading to the CBD this weekend to check out that new cafe everyone's talking about. You should totally come. Do you know where it is? Oh no, she's talking so fast. CBD, cafe, weekend, what do I say? I don't understand any of this, she'll think I'm stupid. But if I just say yes, I don't even know what I'm saying yes to. Oh no. Okay. Awesome! I'll text you the details. See you Saturday.
Okay, let's pause Yuki's story. Here's what Yuki should have said, and here's what you should say the next time this happens. I'm going to teach you 7 phrases, but we're not just going to read them, we're going to practice them together, out loud. Say it out loud, don't just think it. I'll say each phrase, then you say it, just like Yuki will. Don't worry, no one's listening. It's just you and me. Ready? Let's practice. Phrase number 1. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Use this when someone speaks too fast or too quietly. It's natural and polite. Just listen. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Now slowly, repeat after me. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Perfect. Now let's use it in a real conversation. Listen to both sides. The meeting is at 3 p.m. in the CBD. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you say it again? Now your turn. When I say the sentence, you respond with the phrase. Ready? The meeting is at 3 p.m. in the CBD. Yes, perfect. That felt good, right? Let's keep going. Phrase 2. Could you repeat that, please? This works in any situation. It's clear and polite. Just listen. Could you repeat that, please? Slowly, repeat after me. Could you repeat that, please? Now let's use it in a real conversation. The address is 42 Smith Street, apartment 3B. Could you repeat that, please? Your turn. The address is 42 Smith Street, apartment 3B. Great job! If you're still practicing with me right now, you're doing better than most learners. Phrase 3. I'm not sure I understand. Do you mean? Use this when you understood part of what they said, but not all of it. Listen, I'm not sure I understand. Do you mean this Saturday? Slowly, I'm not sure I understand. Do you mean this Saturday? Now let's use it in a real conversation. Let's meet Saturday at the cafe. I'm not sure I understand. Do you mean this Saturday or next Saturday? Your turn. Let's meet Saturday at the cafe. You're doing great. Phrase 4. What does mean? When there's one specific word you don't know, just ask. Sorry, what does CBD mean? Slowly. Sorry, what does CBD mean? Step 3. Now let's use it in a real conversation. Your turn. Ask about this word. Let's go to the CBD. This is exactly how confidence is built. Not watching, doing. Phrase 5. Could you speak a bit slower? Don't be afraid to ask this. Most people are happy to slow down. Just listen. I'm learning English. Could you speak a bit slower? Slowly. I'm learning English. Could you speak a bit slower? Now let's use it in a real conversation. So, we're meeting at the cafe at 2 p.m. and then going to the museum after. Could you speak a bit slower, please? Your turn. So, we're meeting at the cafe at 2 p.m. and then going to the museum after. Nice, you're getting confident. Phrase 6. Let me make sure I understand. You said, this is so useful. You repeat what you heard to confirm. Just listen. Let me make sure I understand. You said Saturday at 2 p.m.? Slowly. Let me make sure I understand. You said Saturday at 2 p.m.? Now let's use it in a real conversation. Meet me at the Central Library on Thursday at 3. Let me make sure I understand. You said Thursday at 3 at the Central Library? Your turn. Meet me at the Central Library on Thursday at 3. Perfect. Last phrase. Phrase 7. I don't understand. Can you explain? When you're completely lost, be honest. People want to help. Just listen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you explain it a different way? Slowly. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you explain a different way? Now let's use it in a real conversation. The CBD is the Central Business District. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you explain what that means? Your turn. The CBD is the Central Business District. Yes, you did it! Amazing! You just practiced 7 phrases out loud. That's real practice. Now, let's see what happens when Yuki uses these phrases. Watch how the conversation changes.
Hey, Yuki. Did you get my text about Saturday? Okay, don't panic. Just ask. Use the phrases. It's okay to not understand. May, yesterday you talked very fast, not catch everything. Can you explain again? Oh, of course. Sorry, I talk way too fast. Okay, slowly. A few of us are going to a cafe in the CBD at 2 p.m. Do you want to come? What is CBD? Huh. Good question. CBD means Central Business District. It's like the city center, downtown, the main part of Melbourne. Ah, city center. Okay. Let me make sure I understand. Saturday, 2 p.m., cafe in city center, yes? Yes, exactly. Yes. I would like to come.
Yuki just used 3 of the phrases. Phrase 1, I didn't catch everything. Phrase 4, what is CBD? Phrase 6, let me make sure I understand. And what happened? May didn't judge her. She slowed down, she explained, she smiled. This is what happens when you're brave enough to say, I don't understand. People don't judge you, they help you. Okay, quick test. Let's go fast. I'll give you a situation. You respond with the right phrase. Ready? Let's go fast. Situation 1. Someone is speaking too fast. What do you say? Could you speak a bit slower? Yes, perfect. Situation 2. You don't know what a word means. What do you say? What does that mean? Exactly. Great job. Situation 3. You want to confirm what you heard. What do you say? Let me make sure I understand. Perfect. Situation 4. You understood nothing. What do you say? I don't understand. Can you explain? Yes, you're amazing. You just practiced these phrases 3 times today. Once slowly, once at normal speed, and now in real situations. That's how you build confidence. That's how you learn. Now let's see what Yuki learned from all of this. That night, Yuki writes in her journal, Today I said, I don't understand, to May. I was so scared. I thought she would think I'm stupid. But she didn't. She just explained again, slowly, kindly. I asked, What is CBD? And she told me. I said, Let me make sure I understand. And she smiled. I thought asking questions made me look stupid, but it didn't. It made me understand. Maybe asking for help isn't weakness. Maybe it's brave. That's Yuki's story, and it can be your story too. Yuki was terrified to say, I don't understand. But when she finally did, she got clarity. She understood. She felt confident. And you can too. Here's your homework. Step 1. Watch this video again tomorrow. Practice all 7 phrases out loud again. Step 2. In your next English conversation, even if you feel nervous, use just one of these phrases. Step 3. Come back to this video and tell me in the comments which phrase you used. I'll be reading every single comment, and I'll be so proud of you. Want the phrase cheat sheet? I put all 7 phrases in the description. Screenshot it, save it, practice it, use it. Next Thursday, Yuki goes to that cafe with May in the group. She has to order food in English, and we'll practice together again. Follow Confident English Made Easy with Toya. Let's learn without fear together.